Hey guys, it's Meechie, owner of Posh Collection and DeFranco Salon Suites, and I'm back with another video. So today guys, I'm going to be demonstrating a pronto. A pronto is not a new technique, but I'm going to show you guys how I do mine particularly. I'm going to be using the Posh Collection Malaysian mink, and I'm going to be using 3 bundles of 26 inch. So this is how it comes in the pack, but I'm going to co-wash it prior to the install, which I recommend for any extension install that you co-wash the hair prior to installing it. So guys, my model, she has like medium length hair. And again, I want to take her to a 26 inch. So anytime you're dealing with taking a client from a shorter length to a longer length, I always recommend like a pronto or a QuickWeave or even like a sew-in. You have a lot of techniques that are out now, like your tape-ins, like your eye-tips. But those, in my opinion, are for people who already have length and they may want to add density, you know, fullness to their hair. But if you're totally going from one length of hair to an absolutely longer length of hair, I would always recommend any type of hair technique or install that you're gonna put the majority of your hair up. So I'm gonna braid her hair and then I'm gonna install the bundles on top of her hair. So we're gonna do a side part. So I'm just gonna start parting her hair off. And what I like to do to make it look natural is I wanna leave out just enough hair, but not too much. But I also like to leave the edges out. So we're going to leave the edges out along the front, and then I'm going to give her like a teardrop part. And the reason why I call it a teardrop parting is because it's more narrow in the front and it gradually gets wider towards the back. And the reason why I make it wider towards the back is because it has more areas that it has to cover. The front of the teardrop only has to cover your left and your right side, but as you go towards the back, you have to cover the sides, you have to cover the back. So you want to make sure you leave enough hair out to cover all those areas without seeing your tracks. And once you do your partings, you could just use like a hair clip or a rubber band just to get the hair out of your way. And I like to leave enough hair out on the sides, so if she wants to toss her hair behind her ear, she can, and you won't see her track. And you want to do the same thing on the other side. When you get to the front, you only need a little bit. You don't need a lot out in the front. Okay, so those are my parts, and then I'm going to start braiding her. Okay guys, so now I have her all braided up and ready for her install. So what I like to do is use like a molding gel by Posh Collection to go on top of the braids, and I'm going to add some black strips. I love to protect the hair. I know a lot of people just put the stocking cap on, but I want to make sure I put the strips on, and then I'm going to go on top of it with the stocking cap. This is the molding gel. And I'm just putting this on top of her braids to help the black strips stick. And it dries really fast. And I'm gonna go on top of it with the stocking cap and then finish it off with the spray and stay. You don't have to sit them under the dryer. You could just blow dry it for a few minutes and then you're ready to start laying your tracks. Okay, so now I have her molded down, so I'm about to begin installing her tracks. Okay, so I'm just going to double my tracks so I can get them in quicker. And I like to start from left to right. I don't do the tracks where they just put the tracks in the back and start to curve them. I like for all my wefts to be curved from one side to the other. That way you're getting an even amount of fullness on both sides. So I like to take my tracks, starting from the very first track from left to right. Some people like to just do their tracks. They would like to start in the back, but I like to start completely from one side to the next. That way I have an even amount of fullness throughout the entire head. And if you don't want to double your tracks when you're gluing it in, you can do a single weft. That's completely fine. I'm just doing double so I can get the tracks in much faster. And each time you add another track, you just want to slowly work your way up the head. So you don't want to like put the tracks too close together. You want to make sure you are like building up the head to fill the hair out. So this is our first bundle and you can already see how full the hair is. So imagine how full it's going to be once we're done with all 3 bundles. Okay, so now I have a smaller section left. So I'm just gonna start singling out my wefts. You could double if you have enough hair, but because this is all the hair I have, I'm putting 3 bundles in her head. I just wanna single them out just to make sure I do have enough hair to get all the way to the top. Okay, now you can see that her tracks are starting to form around her teardrop part. So as I slowly work my way back, I'm going to continue to cut the stocking cap off. We're gonna mold her down and then style her. Okay, now so I've installed her 3 bundles. Now I'm just going to use the Posh Collection styling foam to blend her hair in with the extensions, and then we're going to style her. So the styling foam is not oily, so it's not gonna leave like a film on top of the hair. You don't need a lot, but you don't have to be super mindful of how much you need. Just use, you know, just enough, as much as you need to make the hair blend in with the extensions. Okay, so now I'm just gonna sit her under the dryer for about 5 to 10 minutes to allow the styling foam to dry. Okay guys, that concludes our Pronto video. And again, I use all Posh Collection products. We use the Malaysian Mink 26-inch, 3 bundles, and I'll be sure to include all the links to all the other products that I use. Make sure you guys follow me on IG at MadAboutMeechie, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you next time.